In this video, we'll be talking about torque on a current-carrying loop and the force between two parallel wires. Current-carrying loops in magnetic fields will be subject to a torque. In the formula, I is the current in the loop, A is the area of the loop, theta is the angle between the field and a line perpendicular to the plane of the loop. Current-carrying wires will exert forces on each other. When we have two wires, if the current moving through the wires are in the same direction, the wires will attract to each other. If the currents are moving in opposite directions, the wires will repulse from each other. This formula is in terms of F over L, which is a force per unit length of the wire. I1 and I2 are the currents in each wire, and D is the distance between them. In our first example, we have two parallel wires 0.75 meters apart, carrying currents 25 amps and 35 amps. We want to find the force each wire exerts on a 2.5 meter length of the other wire when the currents are in the same direction and in opposite directions. Using our formula, we can change it so that we have the formula in terms of force by itself. Plugging in our known values, we have the currents, the length of the segment of wire we are measuring the force on, and the distance between the wires. Multiplying through, the force is 5.8 times 10 to the minus 4th newtons. The force between the wires will be attractive if the currents are in the same direction. If the currents are in the opposite direction, the force is repulsive. When the currents are moving in the same direction, the magnetic field created by the left wire is into the board over the right wire. With the current moving up and the magnetic field moving into the board, we can use the right-hand rule to deduce that the force on the wire is to the left. Similarly, the right wire's magnetic field is out of the board, so, with the left wire's current moving up and the field coming out of the board, the force exerted is to the right. In the case where the wires have current moving in opposite directions, the left wire's field is out of the board where the right wire is, and the right-hand rule gives us a force to the right. The magnetic field around the right wire comes out of the board at the left wire, and again, the right-hand rule gives us a force to the left. In our second example, we have a loop of wire carrying 3 amps with a 20 centimeter diameter, subject to a magnetic field of 5.5 milliteslas. We'd like to know what the maximum torque will be on the wire. We know the torque will be at its maximum when the angle between the field and the normal is 90 degrees. In other words, sine of 90 degrees will simplify to 1, and we'll just have the field times the current times the area of the loop. We can plug in our known values, the field, the current in the loop, and the area of the loop. Because we were given the diameter, we have to divide the diameter by 2 for pi r squared, the area function for a circle. This comes down to 0.000518 newton meters of torque. This is equivalently 518 micronewton meters.